Hey guys, it's Abby with Motor City Nerds, and I've been live watching Game of Thrones. And hi to all the new subscribers, what's up? Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, it's free and it really helps me out a lot. But, yeah, I've been rewatching Game of Thrones, like, live on Instagram. It's been a really good time, honestly. It's been fun. But I was, like I always do with my Game of Thrones videos, I just spitball things that I'm like, this is what I thought. I don't know what other people thought. So it's fun to put it out there to see, is this what others got from this, or did they get something different? One of those things for me has been Jon Snow isn't back from the dead yet in the books, right? Okay. And a lot of people have a lot of different theories. Some people think that they're going to try to burn him, and he's not going to burn, and he's going to come back. Some people think what happened in the show is what's going to happen in the books. There's a bunch of them, but I immediately, when I read it, assumed that Lady Stoneheart. Now, if you didn't read the books, Catelyn Stark, Ned's wife, after the Red Wedding, she's found, her body is found. Now, One-Eye Beric Dondarrion, the guy who keeps getting brought back from the dead, Mr. One-Eye, yeah, okay. He gives up his last, life force that he has and gives it to Catelyn to come back. When she comes back, she's not right. It's kind of like Pet Sematary, but not completely as extreme as that. Like, they're still there, but, like, the more brutally and disrespectfully you are murdered or die, the less like yourself you are when you come back, if that makes sense. And the way Catelyn is taken out is already so bad and so cursed, because it isn't killing the Starks at the Red Wedding that's the problem. It's the fact that they gave you food and drink under their roof, and that is considered, you don't do that. You don't offer somebody that. It's like a form of protection once somebody's under your roof. That's what's gross about it, which is kind of jacked up. But, so not only is that kind of like a cursed part of it, but they disrespected her family's burial traditions, which if you see this, when they go to have her dad's funeral, and Edmure keeps shooting the bow and arrow and he keeps missing, and then her uncle comes up and yanks it out of his hand and gets it, and it's like a funny little scene. That's their burial traditions, and instead the phrase, cut her neck so deep, it was, it's all jacked up, and then they stripped her naked and threw her in the river, like, making fun of the Tully custom. And so when Beric Dondarrion and them find her, her throat's just obliterated, essentially, and like I said, it's disrespectful. So he gives his last breath of life to her to come back. And this is why she goes by Lady Stoneheart and not Catelyn Stark anymore. Because she's there, but she's not, and she's creepy, and she's cut all the way so deep she can't talk, and she, hisses. But she takes over running his little band of brigands. Well, I shouldn't call them brigands, because they're helping people, but the Brotherhood Without Banners. So that whole group, with the guy with one eye who keeps coming back from the dead, and Thoros of Myr, and all them are being led in the books right now by Lady Stoneheart. They're in the north, and at the end of the last book we have, Jaime and Brienne are in the middle of a situation that's pretty rough, with Lady Stoneheart having the last say in whether or not they live or die. And the last thing we hear about is that Lady Stoneheart is looking at Oathkeeper, Brienne's sword. Now, Brienne's sword is made from Ned's old sword, Ice. It got melted down, remember? So she's looking at it, and she knows what it is, and she's, pissed. And we don't exactly know what's about to happen with Jaime and Brienne, because, excuse me, I had to cough one out, but where they end up on the map geographically, Catelyn, or Lady Stoneheart, is in the north. I think, because this would make Catelyn's character full circle, and it would be a full arc, she's going to have to give up her last little breath of life to Jon, because she's going to find out, I treated you like shit for no reason, you know what I'm saying? And that would make her redeemable, and if she brought him back, and that's always what I've thought. I kind of didn't think it was a theory, but just like my Varys is a faceless man video, I was like, oh, well, I thought everybody kind of thought this, or most people thought this, and then it was just a fun little video to do. So how do you think Jon's going to come back? Because that's what I think is going to happen. I think that Catelyn's going to have to give up her last little bit of life that she has to bring him back to redeem herself for the jacked up way that she treated him. But yeah, tell me what you think down in the comments. This is just a fun little video. I'm Abby with Motor City Nerds. Comment, share, like. I'm on OnlyEv, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on all this stuff. But we are rewatching it live on Instagram, and it is so fun. Oh, and the Facebook group, or I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's a group, a page, or what. But I don't know. We have fun on all the things. They're down below. And yeah, tell me how you think John will come back.